Good evening, everybody, and welcome to today's first stream of the week. Today's first stream of the week, as you can probably tell by this, is Muv-Love. Save in the name of True Love. Huh, looks like my window isn't popping up, which means I'm gonna have to spend a bit of time just sorting this out. Won't be long. Gotta get that chat. And there we go. Game window's a bit big. Just gonna shrink it down. So yeah, last time we were in the middle of the hot spring episode of the game, and we stopped just before a flashback dream. So let's get, without further ado, let's get started, shall we? Just got it. Wait, did that skip?
名前なんて言うの?
Yeah.
俺は白金タケルだぞ.
Yes, in the flashbacks.
白金タケル?
Little Takeru has a voice, so I just have to try and interject when possible.
タケルでいいぞ. お前は?
But of course, after some of the things we saw last in previous streams, this might not actually be Sumika he's remembering in these dreams.
私はスミカ.
Because as you know, dreams do tend to skew real fantasy and reality.
名字は? 名字? お前なんとかスミカって言うんだろ?
Yes, normally they do, in Japan anyway.
そう. 何スミカって言うんだ? わかんない.
I have a feeling that she would actually know her actual surname.
お前自分の名前ちゃんと言えないのか? じゃあさ誕生日いつだ?
She's got to know this, surely, right?
じゃあ結婚しよう.
Wait, hold on, huh? That was a bit of a jump, wasn't it?
結婚する?
Takeru, ever the charmer, even when a little kid.
お前俺のお嫁さんになれ. そして一緒に誕生日しよう.
All the pieces are falling into place.
結婚は大人にならなきゃできないよ.
Having birthdays together means, surely that means their birthdays were on the same day, which is what Meiya's is, after all.
大人になればいろんなことができるのにね.
Indeed.
夜遅くまで遊んでも怒られないんだよね.
How we kids were so naive looking at how our parents were. It's like, they get to do everything fun. I want to do that when I grow up.
ずるいな. ずるいね.
Exactly. Exactly.
よし. じゃあ大人になって結婚したら一緒に誕生日しような.
And I'm hoping Takeru's starting to realize that this is a bit of a crossed web of cross strings.
それならできる. よし. じゃ約束だ. 約束. じゃあ今日は仕方ないから砂のケーキで我慢だぞ. できるよな?
What is it with Takeru and sand cakes?
できる.
Especially with all the stuff that's supposedly buried in that sandbox. Ugh.
やだ. タケルともっと遊びたい.
タケルちゃんもお家にお帰りなさい. さあ、行きますよ.
Yep, here we go. This part we've already seen happen before.
よいしょ. 結構重いな。いつの間にこんなに大きくなったんだか。
暴れないのよ。おとなしくしてなさい。
Oh, we know that there's indeed cause for it.
やだタケルダメだ嫌がってるから連れてっちゃダメだ
What little kids will say.
ああ、こら。
おやめなさい。また明日会いましょうね。
I can't believe. I mean, adults seem to think it's perfectly fine to tell bald-faced lies to kids, don't they?
嘘だもう会えないよ遠いところに行っちゃうよやめろ
いい加減にしなさい。
Yep. There's nothing you can do anyway.
聞き分けのない子はおじさんの子供じゃなくても怒るぞ。
That wasn't a hiccup.
もうさよならしなさい。
大人はずるい
まあ、
大人はずるい
Come on.
なんてことを言うのかしら。この子は。
Stupid grown-ups.
いい加減にしなさい。
Now the woman is being aggressive.
母さん。
Hey, you well.
まったくもう。
約束守るぞタケ
ん？
ル俺は絶対約束守るぞずるい大人になんかならないぞタケル
The aftermath of the air hockey match, I imagine. Okay, that was a little weird. I know for a fact that I promised to marry someone. In my memories and my dreams, it's Sumika. I promised to marry Sumika. But what was that? We moved here to the Hiragi district when I was 3 because of my dad's job. A girl the same age as me lived next door. That was Sumika. Ever since then, we've been basically best friends, doing something together practically every day. Yeah, that's what the reality of it is. She was never taken away in front of me, like she was in my dreams. But I remember that scene. I remember that frustration. It's true that someone was taken away right before my eyes, but it wasn't Sumika. So who did I promise to marry? I don't know.
タケルどうしたの
Are Oh, なんでもない。
朝ごはんの時間だよ
Yep. Maybe you can think more about this with a full stomach. Oh, right. Let's go then.
ひょっとして昨日のことと関係ある
Oh man, yesterday. Not physically yesterday, but that day yesterday. Oh boy. I don't really know. I had a dream though.
夢
Well, when I was really young, I'm pretty sure I promised to marry someone.
へえタケルは混ぜてたんだね
Indeed, very precocious young man. I'd always thought it was Sumika, demo, but now I'm not so sure anymore.
ねえねえご飯遅れちゃうよ
There's Mikoto like, I don't care, let's go. Oh right, I forgot. Listening's not your strong suit. Almost like it's a very short attention span.
あんたたち、これからどうするの？
Yes, here's someone I saw yesterday as well, in the game. I love it. She's like, I have no interest in younger men anyway. So it's like, okay, fine, but doesn't stop him seeing all of you.
今日はどうする
It was 3 days and 4 nights, so this is the 3rd day, I believe.
そうねそういえばここに来た日に中井さんに聞いたんだけどこの近くに鍾乳洞があるらしいよ
That's the sort of thing only Mikoto would be interested in though, right?
鍾乳洞。あら、そうなの？それは楽しそうね。
I stand corrected. Why didn't you mention this earlier?
いやー忘れてた 鍾乳洞なんて別に珍しくないし。
Fair enough. He would know. Maybe for you.
みんなで行ってみようよ。
Okay, looks like we've got a date then.
いいわね。じゃあ部屋に戻って準備をしたらここに集合しましょうか。
あ、メイヤ
Oh, I tell you what though, last night was so hot. I managed to sleep about 6 hours, but it was disturbed every like hour or so. I was waking up again. Not nice.
タケル、鎧。
みんなは
Yeah, man, where are they? How come you're first?
玉瀬が準備に手間取っていてな。先に来てタケルたちを待っているようにと言われたのだ。
Okay, that's fair enough then. Alright. Soka. Meiya's attitude hasn't changed at all, but now that I know how she is and how strong those feelings are, I'm much more conscious of her.
どうしたタケル？少し顔が赤いようだが、風邪でもひいたか？
I do find it quite funny how they didn't realize how loud they were talking. Are they? Oh, no, I'm fine. So, hey, what are you looking at?
この温泉まんじゅうとはいかなる食べ物かと思っていた。
Good question. What sort of thing is a hot spring manju? Why?
温泉とまんじゅうは何から何までが全く異質のものだ。これらを融合させた食べ物とは私には想像できん。
The thing about hot spring manju is, you know, they tend to be just because they have the print. It's just the print, isn't it? It's not necessarily a different recipe or anything like that. Neither can I.
鎧はどうだ？
僕？じゃあ僕が様子見てくるね。
Oh my god. His attention span is awful. Yeah, that's not what she... Hey, wait! Mikoto? He's gone.
して。
Fine. You want to know the answer?
知っているのか？
If he doesn't, he's probably gonna blag it like he normally does. Of course.
ぜひ教えてくれ。
It's very simple. These manju were born in the hot spring. They occur naturally and were discovered when the hot spring was excavated. Bullshitting.
天然のまんじゅう？バカな。そんなものが存在するのか？
But of course, Meiya, in her night. Can you believe it?
信じられん。信じられんがしかし、厳然として今ここにそのものが存在している。
There's hot spring eggs too. Same basic idea. They come from a special breed of chicken discovered during a hot spring excavation.
タケルどうした？
Looks like someone had a go at him, is it, Sumika? Oh, gomen. It's nothing. Damn it, these shuriken. It's those three idiots, isn't it? Of course.
で、温泉卵はその新種の鶏が産む卵なのか？
May, you're so adorably naive. Of course not. Spring manju are just manju sold at a hot spring. They're no different from other manju.
では、天然は
Oh, she seems so disappointed now. I hope you're proud of yourself, Takeru. All a joke.
冗談？そうか。そうか。冗談か。
Dearie me. Hold on a second. Windows updated. I had to restart my computer. I have loads of programs in the system tray, which might have explained that little bit of lag. Hopefully that's better now. What's with the long face?
落ち込んでなどおらん。
I'm sorry, mate. It totally is. Gomen, as an apology, ora, have a hot spring manju.
これはどうしたのだ？
Did you buy it? Well, There's a whole pile of them right here.
これは売り物ではなか。そのようなことをしていいのか。
Yeah, you wouldn't think that. I think he knows a bit more about it than you, Takeru. That was a joke too. Come on, don't be so gullible. I bought this one already. Oh, I love her pouty face. あれ Meiya?
そなた、私をからかっているな。
Ah, you can tell she's getting better. Yeah, that's not true at all.
私が何も知らないと思って。確かにそれは事実だろうが、なんだか無性に悔しいぞ。
Yeah, man. Get a clue, Takeru.
バカ、笑うでない。
Oh. Oh dear, what happened? Oh, I guess they were stealthily watching, weren't they? Did someone just call my name?
私には玉瀬の声に聞こえたが、誰もいないな。
That is either Sumika or the three idiots. I think those are the one who stopped her there. She really ought to be done by now. Mikoto hasn't come back either. Well, it is Mikoto we're talking about. I wouldn't be surprised if he got himself stranded somewhere by now. Hey, why don't we just go ahead without them? Waiting here is just a waste of time. Let's get going.
いや、しかし。
Hey, who knows? This might be the big event you're waiting for, Meiya. どうしたの？
その、スミカは待たなくてよいのか？
I guess she wants to play fair.
あ、いや、別に特別な意味はないが、その、なんだ。
It's fine. Come on, let's go.
あ、待ってくれ。
She can't leave it alone though, can she? I see. So that's it. I can try to play it off like nothing's changed, but Meiya and Sumika have already resolved that things are going to be different now. That's gotta be it, right? Well, we'll see, won't we? Ah, here we are, Limestone Cave. Is this it?
美しいな。それに思ったよりも暖かい。
But why are they forming those icicle shapes?
二酸化炭素を含む雨水や地下水が地下洞窟に流れ込み、石灰岩を溶かしたり浸食したりすることでこのようになる。
See, Takeru, even Meiya can teach you a thing or two. She's not completely gullible. Sugoi. And, it really is unexpectedly warm.
鍾乳洞の気温は年間を通してほとんど変化がないというからな。夏涼しく、冬は暖かいというぞ。
I see, I see. So You don't say. Guess I don't need a guidebook with you around.
そうか？
She's blushing.
では先に進もう。
Lead the way then, I guess. Although I guess Takeru should be the one doing that, shouldn't he? He is the man after all. Well, this definitely looks like a limestone cave, all right.
いかにもここは鍾乳洞だが。
Well, yeah. I would have thought they'd put more touristy things in here.
私は見せ物として手を加えられたものよりありのままの自然を堪能したい。
I do figure, yeah, that is sort of... It is best to keep things natural as possible, isn't it? You can't really appreciate if you've got tacky things around. Although I wouldn't mind some steps and handrails.
それには私も同感だ。確かにここは歩きにくい。
Well, that certainly doesn't raise a flag at all. Anyway, those guys sure are taking their sweet time.
ここで待つか？
Maybe I should try shouting. It might echo really well.
そなたらしい発想だが、やめておいた方がいい。
True, you never know what sort of things a natural cave might do when you disturb it. The cave's not going to collapse, ne?
それはわからぬが、天井にすくうコウモリたちが飛び回るだろう。
That's a good point. I didn't think about any potential residents of the cave. On second thought, I think I'd better not. Yes, probably the best decision you made. Feels like we've been walking a long time.
おそらくまだ数百メートルだろう。足場が悪いからそのように感じるのだ。
Indeed, that's a good point. Whoa! What's that? There's something up ahead. The water's glowing green? Oh. Now that's
これ
nature.
は地底湖だな。
Oh man, the way the water glows is so pretty. Whoa, it's so pretty. What's the matter?
そなたは表情が豊かで良い。
He is a big kid though, isn't he? You think?
先ほどの顔をそなたにも見せてやりたいぞ。とても良い表情だった。
Oh, I'm sure it was. It was? Well, when you say it like that, now I'm kind of embarrassed.
美しい水だ。属性から切り離され、ここだけが何万年も昔の水をたたえている。
Is it that old?
ある鍾乳洞の地底湖では絶滅したはずの生物が発見されたことがあるというぞ。
Well, yeah, if it's undisturbed, then yeah, you would imagine that would naturally be the case, wouldn't you? No kidding. Suke.
人間にとっては脅威だが、彼らは至極当然の営みを繰り返していただけなのだろうな。
Yep, indeed. True enough.
そういえば、タケルたちはこのまま白陵大に進学するのだな。
What about you, Meiya? You probably can't get a recommendation since you got here in the middle of the year, but with your grades, you should be fine.
私は行かぬ。
I guess so, yeah. Why not? Considering your social standing and all, I would think you'd be expected to go to college.
大学は卒業した。
Oh, what? Are it?
私はすでに大学を卒業している。もちろん、日本のではない。
Just goes to show the power of the rich, eh? For real? That's amazing. So you skipped a few grades or something?
私がすごいわけではない。そう教育されただけだ。
She has a very big reputation to uphold. Still, though.
そなたも三剣にいればそうなっていた。これは間違いないことだ。
Indeed, the Mitsurugi financial group are very powerful. What, me? Hard to believe that.
そうだな。今のそなたを見ていると確かに。
And let's face it, if he's going to be a woman worthy of Meiya, if he, a woman? What am I saying? If he's to be a man worthy of Meiya, he's gonna have to be someone like that, isn't he? Hey!
だから私は大学には行く必要がない。
But then, you don't even need to be in high school at all, do you?
そうだな。その通りだ。
He just wanted to be a part of your life, you know? So then... why did she even come here? How would she explain that? Tell me that she told Sumika last night?
タケル？
Gomen.
何か言いかけていたが。
Well, I was just wondering, why'd you come to Hakurio, Meiya?
タケルもそれを言葉で聞きたいか？
Yes, it would very much help an idiot like Takeru. Also, she must be talking about Sumika. Guess she thinks it should be obvious already. I want to hear this. I want to hear this.
そなたに会いたかったからだ。
Yep, naturally.
そなたの姿を見、声を聞き、存在を感じたかったからだ。
Ooh. And The reason you barged into my house?
そなたの姿を見、声を聞き、存在を感じたかったからだ。何度でも言うぞ。
Oh, Meiya. Bravo, Meiya. You're actually being forward and honest about it all. Why me, though? Isn't that the crucial part? Why did it have to be me?
そなたが好きだからだ。
Yeah! I know. I know that much. What I want to know is why. Why me? I'm just some random guy you've never met. What connection could you possibly have with me? Why are you going quiet?
私は三剣財閥次期当主だ。この立場は変わらん。
Where's this coming from?
私という個人は存在すら許されぬ時が来る。
Oh man. あれ？
私は三剣家当主なのであり、三剣名家ではなくなる時が来る。
Yeah.
来たるべき日のために、たとえ今であってもできることとできないことがある。
I see. So, that's why? Is that the reason you can't tell me it has to be me?
受け取り方は自由だ。
So it's up to me whether or not to ask, but you won't be able to tell me either way. Is that what you're saying?
受け取り方は
Oh, she's nudging it. Oh, come on. Don't pull that shit on me. Not after you got us all mixed up in this.
それについては許すがよい。私の未熟さゆえのことだ。
Oh, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying you have to tell me. What I'm trying to say is, you went to all this trouble, and no one's ever gonna find out why? And another thing, based on what you just told me, you just don't get to have any freedom at all then. So what? You're not allowed to have any dreams of your own?
私は夢を見ない。夢を見ないのだ。
Dearie me. Sounds to me like you're just trying to convince yourself.
気のせいだ。
Yeah, I don't think it's his imagination at all. I don't think anyone who would be watching this would think differently either. I don't know. That was a pretty long pause right there.
すぐに適切な言葉が見つからぬが、仕方がないのだ。いや待て。やはり今のは失言だった。そうではない。そうではない。
Listen, Meiya. If you don't want to give up your identity or sign your whole life away just to carry on the family legacy, you need to go right up and say it to their faces.
違うんだ。私にはその覚悟がある。不満はない。今までずっとそのために学んできた。
And yet, apparently, she'll have to give up everything she wants for it. And I'm saying you're being delusional. It's a load of nonsense and you know it.
ナンセンス？バカを言うな。私の気まぐれ一つで三剣に列した数百万人の運命が決まるのだ。知的判断などありえない。
You're calling me the fool?
そうだ。
So all the leaders who came before you had to live like total robots, huh?
何？
I mean, if it's an emotionless puppet they want, they might as well just use an actual robot. Not like anyone would notice the difference.
タケルお願いだ。それ以上三剣を愚弄するでない。
So, it really is that serious. Then, it's not something I'm in any position to criticize. Come in.
なぜ？謝る。
あれ？
なぜそこで？
I know what you're feeling there. Chibo, thanks for coming. I know how you feel. Meiya is great. Ah! Meiya! Uh-oh. Abanai! You okay? This is no place to try and run off like.
ヨルナ
Come on. Give me a hand.
助けなどいらん
Take my hand.
バカ私は怒っているのだぞ
Yeah. Take it anyway. Just grab it for now. You okay?
心配いらぬ
Are you hurt?
先に宿所に戻るがよい
You're telling me to leave?
気が変わったのだそなたが行け
Meiya. Why'd you change your mind?
バカそれはもうでおろう
She's got a lot to unpackage about what he's just said and a lot to process, I guess.
なんだその疑いの目は悪いのはタケルだめでる権利を失うのはそなたであるべきだ早く行くがよい私はもう少しここにいたいのだ
She's being awfully insistent, isn't she? Tap.
何をする危ない
Just by putting my hand on her shoulder, she staggers, braces her legs, and winces in pain. She must have twisted her ankle. Is that the Mitsurugi way too? Just suffer through the pain? Screw that. Come on, climb on.
そのようなことができるか
Just do it. Shouldn't you get that thing looked at?
そなたはバカだ私は怒っているの
Meiya, you know Takeru's an idiot. Hi. I heard you the first time. Look, I'm sorry about what I said earlier. Now just get on.
私は許したわけではない
Fine. We'll talk things over once we're out of here.
しかし
Well, you certainly seem to need help, so he's gonna help you. How much do you weigh, Meiya? Oh, hey! That doesn't mean you can just smack me in the head!
バカそなたが失礼なことを聞く
Oh man, they have a great chemistry, don't they? They really do. Nani? So heavy you can't say it? Ah, cut it out! Are you really that mad?
怒っている
Come on, let's get going.
重くても何も言うでないぞ
Oh, Meiya. Oh. Doki doki goes your heart. It's so cute. Got it.
約束するか
I promise. Ah! Stop struggling!
何が思ったよりだ失礼であろう
Damn straight, that was rude. So even you worry about your weight, huh?
当たり前だそなたに重いなどと言われたら早急に対策を練らねばならぬ
Always trying to be what others want her to be. Is that any way to live? You still mad?
これに免じて許す
Atta girl. I am most grateful, Hime-sama.
怒るぞ
It's just a joke. It's very quiet now, eh? You know, I get why it's hopeless. You'll become the head of the family someday and slowly become less and less like yourself. But to us, you'll always be the Meiya we knew. You aren't going to deny us that, right, are you?
当然だ。
Alright then. So if you won't tell me how we're connected, I'll figure it out myself while you're still here. Just keep being you, no different from before. Oh, Meiya. No more underground lake for now, if that's alright with you. Oh. Do pay heed to droplets falling from the stalactites, my princess. Or Hime-sama. My neck is already quite damp.
気にするでない。気にするでないぞ。
God damn it, Meiya, why are you so cute? Just quitting a few more things. Gotcha. Ikuzo. Hey, so, don't get mad when I say this.
なんだ
Don't start hitting my head either.
わかった。
Oh yes, making sure he takes as many precautions as possible. There's something nice and soft pushing against my back. Two things, actually. Yes. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, she faked me out. But please, don't freak out. You said you'd stay still. Yamero!
バカ。叩かれるようなことを言うからであろう。いきなり何を言い出すのだ。
Oh, Takeru. Well, we'd run out of things to talk about, so I thought it might lighten the mood.
話題の状況選択が間違っている。これはもともとそなたのものだ。だが、今持ち出す話か。
Oh, they do they? Oh, aren't you lucky, Takeru? Alright, I get it. I won't say anything else. Just hang on so you don't fall. Too tight! I'm gonna choke!
許すがよい。加減を誤った。
It's like he forgets how physically strong she is. Oh. There. That's much better.
まったく。そなたという男は。
Don't worry, Meiya. You can say it. He's been told it all his life. Aren't you glad we found something to talk about?
そなたの背中は大きいな。
Hmm? Well, isn't that normal?
居心地がいいぞ。
I'll bet they are. How? They're just shoulders.
私は御剣の中でも特に恵まれた人間であろう。
Well, I think we can be glad that she acknowledges that fact. Hmm? Meiya? You asleep?
子供ではない。バカにするな。
Yeah. Oh, ごめん。
私にだって夢は。
Oh, so she does dream, eh? Weren't you just saying the opposite? Aww. Whew. Finally. Thank God that's over. Eat it!
何も言うなと申したであろう。
Nani? I already said you weren't heavy.
そなたが言ったのは思ったよりは軽いだ。
Backhanded compliment, that one. You're so fussy. More importantly, where's the doctor?
歩けぬほどではない。下ろしてくれ。
You know I can't do that.
皆に見つかるのは都合が悪かろう。
You worry about the weirdest things. Fine, down you go.
そなたの無頓着が過ぎるのだ。もう少し自分の立場を考えよ。
I'm the one with millions of underlings. Oh, I'm not the one with millions of underlings.
4人もの女子に囲まれていれば十分だ。
Yes, that does sound like accurate. We know how good Mana is after all. You forgot one.
謙遜だ。
はい。
ところで、誤解のないように言っておく。
What is it?
御剣家当主が支える数百万の者たちは部下ばかりではない。
Are they family? Nani? Then what are they?
むしろグループ企業、関連企業、その下請け企業の従業員とその家族が8割を占める。
Okay. Okay, she subverted my expectations there. Oh, you don't say.
従業員の家族の中には年派もいかぬ子供もいるであろう。その者たちの将来を閉ざすわけにはいかないのだ。
Mm-hmm.
なんだ？
Hmm? Oh, I was just thinking. This girl in front of me right now. She's going to be standing at the top of all that someday.
似合わぬか？
Not particularly. Not at all. In 10 years, I'll be bragging about knowing you.
そうか。
Aw. Cute.
ほら待ちなさい。
What's happening?
どう？聞こえないよ。
Who exactly?
先生、追いかけては来なかったみたいね。
Of course, Yuko sensei.
もう宴会はたくさんだよ。
Can't we have a normal night without drinking?
まったくだ。
And she even said something about doing karaoke. Oh god.
カラオケうざい。
I can't imagine Ayamine being very good at that.
カラオケじゃないよ。優子先生のリサイタルだよ。
Oh god. That's even worse. Is Yuko sensei a good singer?
さあ。うまいよ。割と。
Oh, you know?
知ってるの？
Interesting.
でも飽きた。
God, I can't stand her anymore. Sounds like she practices on the roof.
とにかくこれで一安心ね。
Oh, of course. Ayamine's sanctuary is the roof of the school building after all.
お部屋戻ろっか。
そうだな。
ねえ、たけるちゃん。
Doshitano? You're not going back?
あのね。あ、僕ジュース買ってくれ。
Aha, Mikoto, understanding the situation. What's up?
お風呂行かない？
Wait, what? Huh? What? Huh? The bath? Sure, I don't mind. What's the point of going with you?
そこはそれ、あまり気にないんだよ。
Just have some fun with me, would you? Not in that way, though. Not in that way. Might as well ask Mikoto to join us then.
いいから行こう。
No, just us. Ah, ora! Okay, okay.
タオル持って。
Hi.
着替えも持って。
Of course. Ah! You can't just go rifling through my stuff!
なんてね、漁るわけないでしょ。ほら、着替え持って行こう。
Wait, wasn't she doing that? I thought she was doing that.
あ、すみかちゃんとたけるさん。
Ooh. Looks like someone has popped up surprisingly.
どこ行くの？
Well... You feeling okay? Mickey's face.
いきなり笑い出してどうしたの？
I know, right? That was such a weird, unnatural laugh, wasn't it?
玉瀬、私は土産が買いたいのだが、勝手がわからぬ。
Meiya
一緒
with
に
the
選んでくれん
assist.
か？
Meiya with this assist.
うん、いいよ。メイヤ。
スミカ、タケル、許すがよい。玉瀬を借りるぞ。
Nice.
あ、うん。
Kind of felt like Meiya was trying to be considerate. But what's wrong with Tama joining us?
やりづらくなっちゃったな。
Oh, is that so, right? あれ?
なんでもない。
And hey, where are you going? Isn't the bath the other way?
こっちにね、面白いお風呂があるんだって。
Oh, she's found some intel. Better? How so?
行ってのお楽しみだよ。
Guess we will then, eh? Then we should probably invite the others. Come on, Takeru, be considerate as well, would you?
いいからいいから。
Not that Sumika's gonna let this chance pass her by. Ready? What do you... You know what? I think I'm just gonna... Whoa!
はあ、思ったより狭いね。
Well, that makes it more cozy, doesn't it? Uh-huh.
たけるちゃん、顔変。
Bath in front of him in the nude. Uruse!
目なんかつぶらなくてもいいのに。
Yeah, I don't... surely you would normally if you were forced into this, wouldn't you? Don't be stupid!
もういいよ。
Honto?
ほんと。
Oh, Sumika. Oh, cute.
久しぶりだね。
Well, yeah. I doubt you did it since you hit puberty, right? I guess. Done what?
昔はよく一緒のお風呂入ったよね。
We did?
二人で雨の次の日に公園で遊んですごく怒られたの覚えてる？
Well, that certainly sounds like something kids would do and adults would be mad at. Oh, yeah. Now I remember. And then we got rinsed off with the hose in front of your house.
そうそう泥だらけだからこれで洗ってからだーって。
So you gotta... anyone who has a childhood friend since you were little, I think you're quite blessed in that sense. Then they stripped us both naked and carted us off to the bath.
うん。
Man, that takes me back. You guys still have the same bath as you did back then?
リフォームして変わったよ。
As you do. Soka. That's a shame.
リフォームしたその時も同じ話した。
I'm not surprised. Did we now?
たけるちゃんちも変わったよね。今のたけるちゃんの部屋っておじさんの部屋じゃなかった？
You've got a good memory. And next to that was this little room.
そうそう私たちそこで遊んでたよね。電車走らせたりして。
Oh man, that really takes me back. Yeah, for some reason the game keeps slowing down occasionally. I don't know why. I've closed a load of programs that are in the background. I don't know why it keeps doing this.
こんな話できるのたけるちゃんだけだよ。
Hey!
ここ雰囲気いいね。
It's quiet. Don't you call this a family bath?
うん。
You rented it out or something?
うん。
Oh. Why though?
たまにはこういうのもいいじゃない？
She's trying to make it as natural as she can, but it's kind of awkward as well. But I mean, even if we are childhood friends...
ねえね
Just, thrown off again. Ah!
え私ね白寮に入ってから4センチも胸大きくなったんだよ。
Oh my god. Sumika, what are you saying? Your your breasts?
うんすごいでしょ。そんなジロジロ見ないでよ。
He's like, really? That much? Are you sure? Baka! This is bad. Besides, doesn't that just mean you're getting fat?
ひどいよ。そんなことない。
That's Takeru's self-defense mechanism triggering, I think. Well, of course you won't admit it.
ひどいひどい。じゃあ触ってみる？
Huh?
いいよ、別に。
Ooh. Now Sumika's being the bold one. Wait, you wouldn't mind? Huh? Dude. Get real. We're not little kids anymore. I'm gonna go wash myself off.
私が背中流してあげる。
Oh, Sumika, she's trying so hard. Nani? Ah, ora!
背中向けて。
Oh, wow, I didn't realize her hair was that long. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm fine. Really.
ほら、今さら照れないで。
It's kind of hard to be shy when your childhood friend is naked behind you. Ah, Sumika's hands on my back.
背中、大きくなったね。
What are you saying? She's saying almost the exact same thing Meiya said.
立派に成長したもんだね。
And I think you've grown up to be quite beautiful yourself, Sumika. What are you, my mom? We're not little kids anymore, after all.
そうだね。鍾乳洞は楽しかった？
Sorry we didn't wait for you.
できるわけないよ。だって私たち行かなかったんだもん。
あれ？
あ、本当はちゃんと一緒に行くつもりだったの。でも待ち合わせの場所に行ってみたら。
What happened?
タケルちゃんとメイヤが楽しそうに話をしてた。
Yep. They're all being considerate. You've got good friends who, if you, they'll do that for you. So, か。
それで出て行きづらくなっちゃって。鎧くんが来て。じゃあいいかなって。
Okay.
タケルちゃんをメイヤにちょっとだけ貸してあげようかなって思ってさ。
And that just shows you their reaffirmation of their love rivalry. That when they need to, they're willing to give each other some alone time. It's really sweet.
何？
Why do you think that?
え？それは
Well,
ちょっとした気まぐれだよ。何？
I'm not an object, you know.
ごめん。
But it's surprising to hear you say that. Especially after you told Meiya you weren't going to lose to her.
ちょっといろいろ。
Indeed. They're good friends, and they both love the same guy. But, you know, because they're friends, they want to give each other a fair shot at of winning the race. And it really is. You know you got good friends if they can still be friends after love makes its presence known. So ka.
タケルちゃんからその話が出るとは思わなかったよ。
You didn't? Well, guess I can see why.
はい、おしまい。じゃあ流すよ。
Sure, knock yourself out. Whoa! Hey, what are you doing? She dumped it all over my head. What the hell, Sumika? Whoops. Had it? Whoops. Oh my. It's funny after saying I wouldn't mind if you touched them. No looking though. Sweet mother of...
見た？
Oh, Now you know that's censored. Well, I guess if your body can make his nose bleed, then, you know, surely you've got something going for you there, right? Yeah, it's just the bath making blood rush to my head. So the capillaries in my nasal cavity are all...
タケルちゃんならいいよ。
Huh?
タケルちゃんになら
Don't say stupid shit!
バカじゃないよ。ちゃんと考えてるよ。
It's that stepping out of being considered just a friend. It's just that moment. It's just like, can you do it? Unfortunately for Sumika, not this playthrough. Thinking about what?
鍵もかけたよ。
If you wanted to ravage me, I would let you. It's like, wow. What are you saying? Oh crap, my body reacted to that line. I really can't let Sumika see me like this. Calm down. Yes, you. Down, boy. I mean, doesn't everyone lock the door when they take a bath? Why'd you make a point of saying so? You're not just thinking straight, that's all. I mean, you're a woman.
認めてくれるの？
Yeah. あれ？
女だって認めてくれるの？
Well, I mean...
幼馴染より女だって目で見てくれるの？
Ooh, you can finally feel like that line alone makes her think, I have a I mean, of course I do. After all, being childhood friends is a relationship, and being a woman is a biological classification, so, well, they're completely separate categories. Obviously, Sumika isn't a man, she's a woman. But that has nothing to do at all with her being my childhood friend, so, well...
タケルちゃん？
Of course! You're a woman, Sumika. I mean, duh. There's no doubt about that. However violent you may be, there's no mistaking your gender. Yep, you're definitely female. And you can tell this is a very old game with that one. Say that nowadays and you're gonna get a bit of backlash, aren't you? Sumika?
やっぱり無理なのかな。
Oof. Are they?
やっぱり小さい頃からバカやりすぎちゃったかな。
I can't help but think that this is definitely where we're locking into Meiya's route now. Sumika.
タケルちゃんにとって私は口うるさい幼馴染なんだね。やっぱり。
That's not what I said and you know it.
それはそれで別にいいの。それがタケルちゃんの答えなら別に。
Ah, Joni, hello. Welcome. Yeah, I'm just saying.
私先に出てるね。タケルちゃん風邪ひかないようにちゃんと温まってくるんだよ。
Sumika? Oof. What the hell? Don't just end the conversation like that. You've got it all wrong. After all this, there's no way I could see you as just a friend. But what was I supposed to do? Oh, I'm alright, thank you. It's a bit hot. A bit of a heat wave in the UK, but other than that, I'm fine. How about you? I know how you feel. Really, I do. I know your feelings for me have changed since Meiya moved in. But isn't that all the more reason to take it seriously? Would you really want us to rush into things like that? I mean, sure, I'm a complete idiot for never realizing it until I overheard you say it. But now, knowing all the subtext is just making it more difficult. I know how desperate you are, but still, that doesn't mean you have to try and force it like that. True that. The last day of the vacation. Everyone's fallen asleep. All right, yeah, they're heading home. Traveling's supposed to be nice and relaxing, but it's actually really tiring. I'm glad the heat was past Finland then. I'm quite happy for you about that. I'm just hoping that I'm actually going to sleep tonight. Oh, look at that. That's so cute. Why are you two sitting next? Sleeping so defenselessly. A visual novel game jam, eh? Interesting.
情けない顔してるわね。
He's like, why can't I be in between them right now? That looks so comfortable. What?
よっこいせ。
Sensei.
で、どうするわけ？
About what?
あら、何の話？
The teachers are all getting in on this.
白金がマリモと付き合うかどうかで悩んでるのよ。
Nani?
バカ言ってんじゃないわよ。もう。で、悩んでは見てるわけ？
I would be like, I mean, there is a Marimo ending, so you know, I'd like to see that. Well, I have been. I mean, I got to see Mikoto's ending, which is pretty interesting.
ふん。いつまで悩むわけ？
I'm not really sure, to be honest.
あら、優柔不断モード発動？
He's a young man. You gotta cut him some slack, right? Yeah, it's not like that.
あ、今までもそうだったのか。
He's been indecisive. Well, actually, he hasn't. I knew who I was going for this first run, so, you know. Not to the best of my knowledge.
ねえ、幼馴染ってどういうものなの？教えてくれない？
Well, I guess I'd say someone who's sort of like a sibling to you.
じゃあ、恋愛感情なんて入り込むようにないのかしら？
I would, if you want to link me to that, that game, then, you know, just, feel free to put it in the chat, okay? I might check it out. If that were the case, I'd have my answer already.
なんだ、わかってるのね。賢い賢い。
I know what you're trying to tell me, Sensei. You're asking me whether I've ever felt anything like that towards Sumika.
そうよ。
Of course I have. If anything, it'd be crazy if I hadn't.
ふーん。
Every time I see a cute girl, I immediately compare her to Sumika. And then I always size her up, in terms of how she's better or worse than Sumika. 97 games, crikey, that's a lot for a game jam. Mind you, a lot of times I see anyone like stream a game jam collection, they normally pick the best or the winners, didn't they? Whenever a friend would tell me they liked someone, or introduce me to their girlfriend, I would always be thinking of Sumika. And I wasn't just comparing them to her. I guess the best way to put it is, I felt like none of them ever held a candle to Sumika. Wow, that is adorable. Oh, Takeru, that's so sweet. Even after Meiya moved in, it was all attention to. And yet, even though Sumika's always been part of me, I never once thought anything of it. When Meiya got here, Sumika said that stuff about us not staying the same. I shouldn't have just brushed it off. I should have been thinking about this harder than anyone.
ま、悩むのはいいことよ。そうやって脳を活性化させなさい。やりすぎると血管切れるけど。
Always be careful.
年取ると悩む前にまずやってみようって度胸がついちゃうのよね。
Is that a bad thing?
いいことだけど楽しくはないわ。若いうちは人生やり直せるって言うけど、その方法を知らないものよね。
Oh boy, if that ain't true.
年を取るとやり直せることに限りがあるけど、方法を見つけることができるのよ。
Are we gonna have a reference to Marimo's unfortunate love life here?
ちょっと、いいとこなんだから邪魔しないでくれる
？3人とも私のクラスなのよ。担任が無視できるわけないでしょ。
Indeed. You want to teach them how to handle this. So basically that game jam, it was basically one thing and everyone basically had to like do something different with it. I mean, yeah, I guess, that'd be pretty interesting.
で、何の話だっけ？そうそう、悩むのは若さの特権って話だったわ。
振られる女の立場から言わせてもらいましょうか。
Oh, wow. I didn't think she'd ever refer to it like
あ
that.
んた、開き直ったわね。
I mean, is there any point in it being ashamed of it now?
どうせ振られるならうじうじされるよりはっきりしてた方がいいものよ。
Mm-hmm. So, か。
った男に最後の最後で幻滅したくないじゃない？
Oh man, yeah. I guess it just makes you look like a jerk, doesn't it?
白金くんがはっきりさせることで今までの人間関係が変わってしまうとしても、それは仕方のないことなのよ。
And you only have one life, so don't live it with regrets, I guess. あれ？
お互いその関係を壊したくないなら別よ。でも鏡さんも三剣さんもそうじゃないみたいだけど。
Indeed. な、
二人とも振られるリスク、これまでの日常を失う覚悟でせめぎ合っているのよ。仮に巻き込まれた立場だったとしても、これは白金くんの責任よ。
Okay. But why is that?
はあ、みんなが苦労するわけね。ニブチンさん。
You've been teaching him for years, haven't you, Marimo? You should know him by now. はい？
自覚がないのはしょうがないけど、それだけあなたが魅力的ってことでしょ？
I wonder if that actually is the case. My charm?
例えば白金くんの筋力が人間の10倍だったとしましょう。いい？
はい。
そのあなたは人と握手するとき、子供の頭を撫でるときどうする？
I'd have to think a little before doing it and be very careful not to hurt them.
なぜ事前に気を使うの？
Well, because I would know beforehand how strong I was.
もし仮にそのあなたが自分の力を知らずなったら、その責任は誰にあるの？
Oh!
わかった？そういうことなのよ。だからあな
Your choices and your actions all have consequences, both good and bad. Right.
でも新年早々振られるのは嫌よね。
もうプレッシャーかけないでよ。
Yeah, man.
どうして？
遅かれ早かれ白金くんは何らかの答えを出さなきゃいけないんだから。
And the sooner the better. Early on.
正月におみくじ引いて決めるっていうのはどうかしらね。
God damn it, Yuko.
ゆうこ、
I'm gonna get mad.
はいはい。
確かに今は苦しいと思うし、はっきりさせたらそれはそれで辛いこともあると思うの。
I mean, you gotta consider that as well, especially what Meiya's probably gonna have to be.
楽しい気持ちも辛い気持ちも 等しく時間が風化させてくれる。
Just gotta keep looking dead ahead. Time's cruel, but it can also be forgiving.
そうよ。でもね、
It's like, oh yeah, Yuko can be cruel. Whether it's cruel or forgiving depends on what we make of it.
その通りよ。白金くんわかってるじゃない。すごいわ。
あんたはそれ理解するのに振られまくって10年間かかったもんね。
Ah, come on. Oof.
お願いだからあんたは黙ってて。
Oh, Marimo.
はいはい。
とにかく大切なのは人の意志なのよ。今目の前にある喜びも悲しみも大切だけど永遠に続かない。生きている限り新しい喜びや悲しみに出会う。
I hope you guys are taking all this information on board. It'll be very important for your futures.
今の気持ちも大事。でもそれは悲しいけどいつか風化してしまう。だからこそこうするんだっていう人間の意志が大切なの。変わってしまうことを恐れるのではなく、今よりもっと大切な気持ちのために変わろうって思わなきゃ。
どうでもいいけど言ってることがループしてるわよ。
Yeah, kind of.
え
God damn it, Marimo. I love you though.
白金を出しにして自分を慰めてたんじゃないの？
Oh, Yuko can be cruel. I've only been thinking about how things have been rather than how they will be. I know I'm not the only one worried about this. Sumika and Meiya are thinking just as hard. If things kept on this way they're going forever, it'd be hell for them. The door to something deeper, huh?
朝からこれでは精神衛生上問題がある。
なんだよ。
任せるがよい。
ひどい。
そなたバカにしているだろう。
頑張るぞ。
なんだ？おかしなことを言ったか？
In case you needed a bit of a reminder of what's been happening so far, after all.
タケルちゃん以外にはこんなこと言えないよ。
笑うなと言ったではないか。
タケルちゃんのことは絶対忘れないもん。
何があってもこれは絶対話さん。
All the good times.
私にしかできないことがあるの。
私は夢を見ないのだ。
タケルちゃん？
タケル？私にだって夢は。
幼馴染より女だって目で見てくれるの？
This room was remodeled when I started going to middle school. It's been my room ever since. Sumika's room is right across from it. Ever since the very first day I moved into this room, we've had what must be thousands of conversations through these windows. But I've known Sumika even longer than that. I've known her for as long as I can remember. I never thought I'd ever be stressing out about her like this. But when Meiya suddenly barged in here, everything changed. ever since then, things have happened so fast. The cook-off, the sports festival, our birthdays, and the hot spring trip. All of them were such off-the-wall events that somehow we all got wrapped up in. Meiya's had an influence on us in more ways than I can count. She's changed everything from maps to people's feelings, just as one would expect from a Mitsurugi. Then, bit by bit, this strange cohabitation began. Now it feels like normal. Honestly, I'd never even considered the fact that it would one day come to an end. But I won't just wait for it to end. I need to be the one who ends it. But when exactly? Who can say? All I know for sure is that it's going to be very soon. What should I do? If only there was one last thing to help me make my decision. Which I'm actually thirsty.
いかがでございましたか?
Hmm?
いろいろとあったが、進展はあった。
Meiya? Those voices. Is that Meiya and Tsukiyomi-san?
それはようございました。
嬉しかった。
What are they talking? Why are they talking in the dark?
ここのところ、メイヤ様の笑顔は素敵です。タケル様のおかげですね。
そうだな。
Me?
ですが、そろそろ時間がありません。
Yep. I guess she was given a time limit.
分かっておる。だが約束までにまだ。
What are you whispering about?
タケル
Busted. Why don't you turn on the lights?
いつからそこに
Nani? Don't look so surprised. You were the ones who surprised me.
聞いてたのか
Are they? Listening to what?
今の話だ
Well, I wouldn't say I was listening per se. More like I just overheard it.
行くぞ
はい、メイヤ様。
What's going on? Wow. What's happening? I don't like when stuff happens in the
タ
dark.
ケル布団がはだけているぞ
Who's there?
私だ
Oh, hey. What's up?
最後に一つだけ聞かせてくれ私とタケルをつなぐものは何か思い出したか
Give me a break. It's only been one day.
そうか
Is that all?
終わりだここにいてもいいか
Oh, now you ask for permission.
手を握っていても
Oh,
いいか
she has to go now, doesn't she? Up to you. Bedtime.
おやすみタケル
次は何して遊ぶ？
Alright. I do believe we are approaching the climax. But I'll save that for later on in the week. When I have more time to just go and just bulk. Just get through to the end. So, let me thank you guys once again for being here and watching. It's a pleasure to stream for you guys. Joni and Chibo, thank you for coming. It was nice to have someone to chat to. I don't normally have that luxury recently since I had my week off. But anyway, thank you for watching, guys. I'll see you guys on Thursday. During the early, I have Thursday and Friday off, so the early schedule will be there, so a lot of gaming to be done. See you then.